Guys, we're good.
We're good. We got it. Hey, welcome to Ramble.
Hey!
As you cut in right as we're pooping on Star Wars for all the amount of Jedi that were left over after Order 66.
Yep.
That was it.
That was it.
Order 66 was to only kill 66 Jedi.
Oh yeah, so they got six. They didn't even the younglings. That was just Anakin was doing that for the love of the game. That wasn't even part of the order.
Palpatine's like, what are you doing?
Bro, we could have indoctrinated them. That was the Jedi's whole thing.
We could have used those kids. What are you doing?
What are you doing?
They were covered in sand. Hi. Welcome to Ramble.
Hello. What are you doing? Oh, he's not in the shot. Oh, he is in the shot. Get out of the shot!
It's okay. Rumen works here. We'll allow it. Hey, it is May 22nd.
And
I remembered to change the date appropriately. So we're not in the past. We're in the present. Though there's some really interesting, thought processes about how, as we see things, we're always seeing the past.
Well, yeah, because by the time light hits your eyes, time has passed.
The date, but is dead. What?
The date, but is dead.
Oh, bit.
Oh, the date bit. We kill bits.
It was the bit has outlived his welcome. But anyway, yeah, we're always seeing the past. Look it up; it's really cool. I could go into it, but no, I don't feel like it.
I mean, I feel like I explained it real quick. By the time light hits your eyes, time has passed. So you're seeing it as it was when the light originally reflected off the thing, which is technically not in this current instant.
But light is so fast, you're essentially seeing the present, right?
Yeah. But then your brain has to process that information.
Whoa. Kai is here in chat.
Yes.
What?
F in chat.
Gonna get an F in chat. Kai is here. Can I get a Kai in chat? Wow, this is going great, gang. We've already filmed 2 bits this morning.
Well, nothing but bits.
Russ is like, F? Actually, I don't even really know the origin. I think it's something about like you press F to activate doors.
It's the meme. I don't even know what game it's based off of, but there was a meme that was like press F to pay respects because Call of Duty thing. It's like you're at a funeral of a soldier of like one of your former comrades. And it says press F to pay respects. If you don't press F, you just kind of stand there, and everybody thinks you're an asshole.
It was a soldier's funeral thing. Yeah. Okay. Well, there you go. Gonna get an F in chat. Got it. Now I'm fully up on it. That's like we're talking about. You just reminded me of like you just stand there. Mm-hmm. One of my favorite game trivias, and I forget which Far Cry it was. Mm-hmm. But you're going to Tibet, I believe it is.
Okay.
You are there to deliver the ashes of a family member.
Okay.
To like your cousin or whatever. And the whole thing is you go to this like dinner with your cousin who ends up being the major bad guy.
Yeah.
He's this rich mafia type drug pin kind of thing. And it's real coarse, like real sketchy. Mm-hmm. It's real like the vibes are off. And he's like, oh, I gotta get a phone call. I was like, I gotta go check on something. And he leaves you alone at the table. And you're supposed to like get up and snoop around. And of course, you find out something. A chase happens. Game starts. Well, the whole conceit is you're just supposed to show up. You get dropped a helicopter. You give the thing.
And then you leave, and your job's done.
Your job's done. You can. They said, you can just sit there, wait for the helicopter to show up, get on the helicopter, fly away, and it rolls credits.
I love that's amazing. Right, that's amazing. That's so great.
And technically, that is the good ending. In that all the other endings, either like you die or it's like your presence and interaction with everything is what sets off like the chain reaction of everything like just being crazy.
That. I love
it's
that.
It's like actually if you leave, at least for you. Best case scenario.
I'm fully on board with that. Like everyone needs to mind their own business. It's like I'm here. I'm to a point, right? Like if something is happening in front of you, you should intervene, right? But if you're there and you're in a culture that you have no connection to.
I don't know the intricacies here.
I don't know the intricacies. It's like there's a whole thing in. Is it in God of War Ragnarok or God of War 3 where Kratos and Atreus are climbing up a hill and it's like a light elf and a dark elf are like killing each other on some ledge over there, and Atreus is like, we have to help, and Kratos is like, why? And he goes, well that person is attacking that person, and Kratos is like, you have no idea why he's attacking that person. He might be perfectly justified in attacking that person. You have no idea. This is a war that's been going on for longer than you or I have been alive. This has nothing to do with us. Keep climbing.
We have other things we gotta take care of, kid. Oh, love it. So what have you been up to?
I have been, let's see, I have been playing a game called Stellaris.
Okay.
Which is very fun.
Okay.
Stellaris it's been out for about 10 years at this point, and it is a 4X strategy game in space.
4X, what is that?
So 4X strategy games are games like Civilization.
Oh, okay.
Like Sid Meier's Civilization, that kind of Total War.
Okay.
That kind of thing.
Another call from Scam Likely.
Another call from Scam. Man, Scam Likely just loves blowing up my phone. Yeah, apparently my mom got scammed and got a whole bunch of her personal, got like a whole bunch of people got her. And so now like everyone in her family keeps getting called being like, do you know Kathleen? And it's hilarious. My brother Daniel has been messing with them every time they call. They're like, they'll be like, oh, it's Alex. Do you remember me? And Daniel will be like, oh yeah, I saw you at FurryCon, didn't I? Oh, right.
What I'm trying to figure out, because I get on Discord, I don't know if everybody else is getting this one, but the scam I get the most is, hey, what's up? And we share a server, and I'm just like, I get about 10 calls a day from tax people here.
Yeah.
But they'll message me and they're like, hey, what's up? And I'm like, hey, I'll give benefit of the doubt. We share a server, but I'm like 9 times out of 10, you're a scammer, a hacked account or whatever. but they'll go, cool, yeah, things aren't going well here. You know, I'm not here to beg for money, but I do art commissions. Would you want to look at my art station? And it's always a scam.
Yeah.
And I'm like, what? It's got to work to some degree, right?
Yeah.
They've got to get some people,
Yep.
otherwise they wouldn't keep doing it. But I'm gonna get to the point where the next person that does it, like, hey, how you doing? We start, and I'm gonna try to do my art commission first. Like, oh man, things aren't going that great. I'm really down. Can you do me one favor? Could you go check out my art station? I really could use a commission, right? And just hit them first. I've seen that one too. See, yeah.
Yeah.
But the problem is, I don't want to be like, I don't want to launch into it first. And then be like, no, this is a legitimate request. You're a scammer.
You're a scammer.
Try to, because generally what I'll have to do is like I block them. Then I go to the Discord where they came from, and in general chat be like, hey gang, you got a scammer. You got to get them out of here.
This is being antisocial is very good to protect against scammers, because I get a message from someone I'm not like I'm your friend and I said, hey, like, let's meet up. I just block them immediately. I just ignore it.
And that's the problem, being a freelance illustrator and stuff. It's
you
like
can't do that.
Yeah, I have to leave some amount of my DMs open and my communication connections open, because you don't know.
You never,
But typically, people that have a legitimate question don't launch with the like, "Hey, what's up?"
Yeah, no. They will be like, "Hi, this is X person.
Here's why I'm contacting.
Here's why I'm contacting you.
Right. Here's how I learned about you."
Yeah.
They'll explain themselves. There's an introduction. But yeah, if it's just a, "Hey, what's up?"
Yeah.
I'm like, oh, you're gonna scam the poop out of me. What have I been up to? I've just been painting. I finally painted Morven Vol and 3 war suits for my Sisters of Battle.
Amazing.
I only have like 40 more models to go. About 4 times a year, I get a text from Georgia DDS, except they're not the DDS. They're some other vehicle-based government. Oh, yeah, they're always trying to get everybody. So I actually finished painting those last night because I have an idea for a new army called Oops All War Suits. And it's where I run 3 sets of Paragon war suits. And I'm trying to see if I can make, and then it's mostly tanks after that. And it's a big, heavy vehicle army for Sisters, and I'm hoping that 11th edition doesn't just tank the idea. Is that like oops all battle suits? Kind of, because it's just like, ooh, I like Paragon war suits a lot. And you can kit them out to where each unit has a specialty. Like, oh, this unit is going to go after tanks.
Yeah.
This unit goes after infantry. This unit goes after monsters. Like they have a so you can cover all 3, and they're fairly beefy, pretty strong units. So, and then some tanks to back them up with some Zeraphim. So we'll see. We'll see how it goes.
Very nice. Very nice.
All right. I think we're good to start jumping into anything.
Yeah. I got criticized last time I was on here for getting into the actual marketing stuff too early, which is why I was trying.
You gotta wait. We gotta slow roll into everything. And as always, we start with RPGs. We got for people that like Dungeons and Dragons. We got 2 little books here from Wizards and Clarkston Potter Publishers. Interesting. We have the Dungeon Master's Workbook and the Player's Workbook of Epic Adventures. We'll hold on to one of those. So the Player's Workbook of Adventures is a beginner-friendly introduction to the world of Dungeons & Dragons. It's an official companion to the Player's Handbook. This workbook is an ideal way for new players to create a character and learn the basics of roleplay, while also helping seasoned veterans play the game with a fresh perspective. What have we got inside? Some fun illustrations. It literally is a workbook.
Yeah.
for you to fill out. Oh, interesting. So you have things like this prompt. Why does your choice of subclass resonate with your character? What does the choice say about how they perceive or interact with the world? And you fill out all that information.
Yeah.
So if you are somebody who, I guess, is coming into D&D and wants to read about it instead of sitting down and playing with people, that's it. Sorry. Was inadvertently mean?
This genuinely, we had the negative take here.
For people who like suppressing gag D&D, you're not. Actually, when I picked these up to bring them over here this morning, I was like,
I can't believe I'm touching these.
I saw a book like that for DMs creating a world. It was pretty cool. This
is probably it. This is the Dungeon Master's Workbook of World Building. I'm actually going to completely enthusiastically gush on this one, because you have this thing of like, I actually do. I am kind of with Jeff on the player thing. It's like part of being a player is you show up and you be a good player and you be a social human being with your friends. This, on the other hand, as someone who is a DM, being a DM is an incredibly lonely experience. As you sit there in your little corner for like, I think I spend like 2 hours of prep for every hour I play.
Hey, guess what?
What?
You need the Lazy DM's Guide
I do.
by Sly Flourish.
I do.
You can only you should spend 10 minutes. That's what he gets you to.
But this has all these, and it's specifically about world building, and I love world building. It's one of the fun parts of being a DM is just sitting there and thinking about all these things. And this has a section on cosmology and like notes for your cosmology. It has a very nice little silk banner thing. It gives you little exercises to do if you want to be able to role play characters more. You have little sections on how to important things to keep on adventure locations. Like, have you marked down all of the important entrances and exits? Have you thought about how hot it is? Have you thought about the sensations? That kind of thing.
So, you talked about how world building and DM is a lonely experience. Mm-hmm. May I offer you a suggestion?
Oh, God. I think I know what he's
This is Microscope.
It's exceptional game.
So, Microscope makes the world building portion of play a game not a lonely experience. You can check out our actual play for Midnight Rollers, where me and Joseph, we all play Microscope, and we build an entire setting together in 2 hours.
In 2 hours, with a really fun twist at the end.
Really,
so,
an unplanned,
completely
organic
unplanned
twist. Yeah. Microscope is how basically you play with only index cards. And you all take turns going around the table, making truths about your setting and basically going through the entire beginning, middle, and end, setting how the world begins, how the world ends, choosing different like epochs throughout that time, and then digging further down into those epochs, and everybody kind of comes up with NPCs and all that kind of stuff, and you can actually role play out particular scenes, which as we discovered after role-playing out a scene, I think we all went in with one expectation, but because of how the scene played out, it changed so much of the future.
And in terms of like that actual play specifically, role-playing out the scenes, we were all improv actors doing that. Like, we all have improv experience. We were having a lot of fun with that. This game does not make that assumption.
Yes.
And it's very much like, I don't need that anymore.
Yes, I organically built up a large part of my world already. Yes, it all stands even the stuff that was probably...
Yep.
Well, this is a great way of like, I want to collaboratively build a setting with everybody, which seems to be kind of a very modern thing going forward.
Yeah.
With a lot of new games. Daggerheart obviously does that. We've had a big conversation about that. Me and Kai have talked about this. I've talked about it with some other designer friends of mine where if you want to scoot in, so you're not as blocked by the thing. Where the design ethos, it feels like, of Daggerheart is very collaborative world building. So they just kind of have what they call campaign frames. So instead of entire setting books, it's just like, here is a 10-page frame where we have some certain truths that we bring in ahead of time, but then all of the details are going to be filled in by the players at the table while playing. So it's very much, so for instance, I ran the 1-year anniversary game this past Monday, and it's this like princess's first birthday coronation kind of thing. Spoilery kind of stuff, it's not that big of a deal. But you have all of the gifts that the various dignitaries are bringing to the princess. Instead of saying, hey, write this stuff ahead of time, you give a blank card to all of the players that only says, this gift is designed to threaten. This gift is designed to insult. This gift is designed to impress. And they fill in that prompt, what
the
it
gift is.
So
very fun.
The players had one where it was like, they brought it was a little goblin princess and king and queen. And the gift meant to insult was a giant portrait painting, but it was all like caricatures, goblin caricature paintings. That was like, clearly everybody is like, we know exactly what you're doing, and but then me as the GM gets to play off of all of those things. It was a lot of fun. So in a way, they got to choose who somebody stole something during the party, and it was clearly one of the dignitaries. So they had various clues, and then based on what they wrote, they kind of ended up choosing their own thief through that process.
That's really cool.
Let's see. Collaborative D&D stuff is fun. I had a bunch of fun treating session. One, I believe, small, sad, entire as yes, and game was players. Yeah. Session 1, a small adventure. There we go. I should read those things. Exactly. A lot of that is a lot of yes-anding and no-butting and all that kind of stuff. But I would say combine Microscope with any game that you want. These two are probably good too if you like D&D. All right. Hey. I got this. I pulled this out. This wasn't on our list.
Yes, this is.
But Hercules and the 12 Labors is one of my favorite little single player. This is built from the ground up. This is a one-player game.
Wow. Okay.
And in this, it takes about 30 to 60 minutes, 14 plus, but you are Hercules going through the 12 labors.
Okay.
Each of the cards with the labors actually tells you a little bit about the
actual myth.
The actual myth.
That's fun. That's great.
But you go through, and so you say, fight the Nemean lion, and that lion has certain stats on it. So you roll the dice, and you're trying to get certain combinations that you have to roll to defeat the lion. Depending on how your roll could hurt you and wound you. So when you go into the next labor, you're maybe starting on a back foot.
That's cool.
When you beat that labor, you turn that card around, and in the case of the Nemean lion, hey, I've got the pelt, which gives me special abilities.
Yeah.
So it's one of those games where it's like every session you're trying to see how far
you can get.
Yeah, you can get into the 12 labors.
That's cool.
You have little ways to manipulate the dice and stuff like that. So you have to stay alive and gain destiny, claim the rewards, and also each of these have like gold foiling on beautifully crafted cards.
That's gorgeous.
I'm a bit biased because I follow the guy on TikTok and I've watched this kind of development for a little bit. But so here you can actually see on the box, see how that gold
that's shiny.
That goes throughout the entire thing.
Beautiful.
So Hercules and the 12 Labors is fantastic I would say recommend pick that up if you're looking to have something to play while you're farting around.
On the note of Hercules, and in the interest of
Heracles,
rambling,
you mean?
Heracles, for the glory of Hera. There is a small pet peeve I have about fantasy video games, and about games like Dungeons and Dragons and role playing games. Heracles was you see him with the oak, the olive club here, right? In the actual myth, he was best known as an archer. The reason he was best known as an archer is because bows actually require quite a bit of strength to use.
Oh, yeah.
And if you're strong, you have a bigger draw. You can pull it back and you can shoot farther, and it has more force, and you're a better archer if you're strong.
The fact they're like, oh, it's a young waif of a princess. Give her a bow and arrow.
And it like fucking and it is super a dexterous, agile weapon. It's like it's a strength. It's a strength weapon.
It's a strength-based weapon. The fact they've gone and looked at the skeletons of English longbowmen and their draw arm, the skeletal structure is completely morphed over time. Joseph ruined my poor innocent ear.
I'm sorry,
he said, I may never recover. I'll never recover from this.
I'm getting my villain mustache going. Yes.
I am my evil twin. Hey, you want to talk about the Isle of Cats?
Yes. So, the Isle of Cats is a game about being a citizen of Squall's End on a rescue mission to the Isle of Cats. Must save as many cats as possible before the evil Lord Vesh arrives. Each cat is represented by a unique tile and belongs to a family. You must find a way to make them all fit on your boat while keeping families together. And so this is can be a competitive game, or you can play it by yourself.
Advanced family mode and advanced mode.
Yes, family mode you cannot play by yourself, but advanced mode you can.
You're not your own family.
I know. Who needs self-love when you can project onto other people? And so this is a fun game. If we turn it around here, you can see all the pretty little boards. And as you can see, each player has a ship. And you gotta take these cats and you gotta take them off the island and put them on your ship before the evil Lord Vesh completes his evil plans.
I love the tiling too of the cats. It shows you the tiles on the side of how they kind of can fit together. It reminds me of old school RPGs where you have your inventory system where you're trying to if this sword is if I can put this way.
Yeah.
Kind of has that going for it. Cool. Solo mode. The Isle of Cats solo mode has been designed to provide players with a similar experience to the multiplayer game. You won't be competing to get the best score possible, but instead you'll be faced against your sister. So not a solo mode. I'm assuming that's
I assume the sister is a NPC.
Right. Hey, Codenames, everybody.
Codenames, great game.
Codenames, over 16 million games sold. Wow.
Oh, yeah.
So we have regular Codenames, but what is this? Codename Pictures?
This is Codename Pictures. It's Codenames, but it's with pictures instead of the normal thing, which it is a new edition. It has refreshed art books, a revised set of images, a bold new box design, and it's a very fun little update to a very popular game.
And I think this is probably good because it allows the age range maybe to drop a little bit.
Oh, yeah.
Because you're not, kids and people that maybe not be able to read as well or see the words. Pictures are probably a little bit easier. For those that have not played Codenames, basically you sit across from your partner your spies in a way.
Yeah.
And you are trying to convey to your partner what code name you have, and you're trying to give it to them by looking at the board, and you can't say the word specifically, but like say in this case on the back here, I could look at this and be like, vehicles 3. So I give a type or what I'm talking about and how many are on there, and you as the codename giver are trying to find as many connections as possible. So can you find the 3
vehicles? Vehicles 3.
Uh-oh.
No, I can't. I'm bad at this.
Ship. The crane thing.
Oh yeah, and the pumpkin.
Yeah.
Yes.
So that is, but that's the thing. It's a fun little thing because your partner's gonna be like, because you're trying to think what your partner is thinking and like how are they making those connections.
I have always been bad. Yep.
Bad at games confirmed. Hey, this is our Critical Role month again because it is the birthday.
Oh, sorry.
Munchkin Vox Machina.
We spoke about this last time I was on stream as well. However, it is still Critical Role month. It is still an excellent update to the classic Munchkin game.
Yeah.
And it is still very pretty and filled with all sorts of references to the biggest, I think, actual play.
I'm pretty sure it's probably them, Dimension 20, and then Avantras.
Yeah. So what? Certainly one of the biggest.
Yeah.
And with art from the wonderful television show. For those of you who don't know how Munchkin works, you are playing toxic D&D players.
Munchkins. Being a term for people that will do whatever they can to get a leg up.
And
even cheating if necessary.
Even cheating, and especially cheating. And you are trying to stab your fellow players in the back. The idea is you are all part of the same D&D party, but it is a competitive game because it's about who can get to level 10 first.
By kicking open doors and killing monsters and gaining their treasure. My favorite story from playing Munchkin years and years and years ago, we were playing with some friends. Really, it was more of like, hey, we just kind of want to hang out, but one of the it was a couple's date kind of thing. One was, I want to play it. He was super into it. I don't think everybody else was as into it. And eventually my partner at the time was like, absolutely checked out after hour 3.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah.
And she's like, here, you can play my hand. So what that ended up being was I was playing one super hand and was just able to combine all the cards into the most epic.
Oh God!
Yeah, because it was like I just doubled my my card pool. Is that a Heat? Yes.
Yes, it is Heat. You see to the side. This is Heat Legends. This is a whole bunch of
expansion stuff, right?
Yeah, it's expansion stuff.
Here, we want to look at that. I can hold this.
There we go. This is, oh God, I had it right here. And
turn your heat pedal to the metal. Experience into the ultimate test of skill by bringing all the cars to the track as smart, automated legend drivers. They can supercharge your solo race or fill the grid in multiplayer mode for the ultimate high-speed action.
And you can play this single player or competitive, and there are adjustable difficulty settings in order to make the races more difficult or easier. Smarter rivals, wilder races, maximum heat.
Where's our maximum overdrive version of Heat? All right, cool. Well, we got Heat, so awesome. Thank you. And hey, for those, a new senior player must have been pretty good to know. Hey, we got some more, some Shatterpoint stuff popped out, which is interesting. We're still getting some new Shatterpoint, considering all things considered about the game of Shatterpoint. But hey, this one comes with, after surviving the Jedi Purge of Order 66, Baylan Skoll became a callous mercenary. Now working for Morgan Elsbeth, Baylan and his apprentice, Shin Hati, a powerful Force user herself, are searching for Admiral Thrawn. Their mission has led Baylan, Shin, and their deadly HK assassin droids into numerous conflicts across the galaxy. And who's that?
This is Morgan Elspeth, the boss to this gentleman over here. Morgan Elspeth's loyalty to Grand Admiral Thrawn is unflinching. Together with Enoch Thrawn's captain of the guard, Morgan works to bring about Thrawn's return and will eliminate anyone who opposes her goal. Morgan Elspeth is skilled in melee combat and can boost her ally survivability. Enoch can push allied stormtrooper units like the included Night Troopers to their limits and weaken their foes.
So these are a couple new Shatterpoint stuff. This is, of course, the late, great Ray Stevenson. Fantastic actor. It's like you get it just for him alone. But Shatterpoint is more of a skirmish Star Wars game, as opposed to Legion, which is the war, army level. But we've got those coming in for cool stuff. And now it's time
for Warhammer Corner. Sorry.
No, you're good.
Steal your
The
thunder.
Warhammer by His Grace. We got a couple of new kill teams.
New kill teams. Your ladies here.
Oh God.
Yes, Nasha continuing her schemes to make Jeff promote things that he will then go off and spend money on.
Oh my gosh, fanatical witch slayers of the. Oh no.
Shall I begin with the murder wings so that you can properly nerd out about the new shiny? Yes. So these are the murder wings. They are Chaos Space Marine aerial shock troops. These guys are equipped with jump packs. These warriors have embraced the most feral elements of their personalities, becoming obsessive hunters who delight in pursuing and eviscerating their prey. For them, the true thrill is in the hunt itself. Be chaos!
Warhammer Corner? Nay, kill time. Kill team time. Well, that is really all we got for. Oh my God.
And the Celeste. Yes, we don't have this because Jeff is going to buy it all immediately after we stop rolling.
Well, I only need the one. At least that's the thankful thing about Kill Team.
Yeah.
You just, as far as I'm aware, you just need the one because that is also a skirmish level. But those are some sick models that I could just
gorgeous models.
Because I could just be like, yeah, they're. I could proxy them into my sisters for that.
But yes, these are the Celestian incidents. They are trained to tolerate exposure to null energy, which they use to silence and ultimately slay witches, sorcerers, and other perfidious psychers. All while all Adepta Sororitas abhor the witch, the Insidious take this hatred to a new extreme.
All right.
Yes.
And they're great. We love our Adepta. Anything? Oh, I threw that all the way over there.
Oh, no. Yes.
Well, cool. That is the newest stuff we've got into the store. And then, what do we got coming up?
We have the
Heroescape Tournament is a store championship. Sorry, the Heroescape store championship is tomorrow. If you are a big Heroescape person, jump into that. I can't tell if I'm being auto-corrupted or if my fingers are mistyping in the hurry to keep. So we have Heroescape store championship that will win a bunch of cool stuff.
Indeed.
I think they've already got 12 players signed up, and that is tomorrow. I will not be here for that. And then Demo Day on the 30th.
Indeed. Demo Day on the 30th. Make sure to sign up for that. It is perfectly free to sign up.
Yeah. A lot of times to come play stuff.
Yeah. Additionally, for those of you who are interested in MomoCon, it is just 40 minutes away. So if you ever want to escape
weekend, isn't it?
Yeah. So if you want to escape the crowds and come have a nice chill lunch and play some games with your nerd friends before returning, it's just 40 minutes away. Come over. We'd love to have you. And finally, May 31st is Women's Warhammer Night. We are aware that despite the Adeptus Sororitas trying their best to unsausage this fest, we do understand that it can be a pretty male-dominated hobby.
What?
And we want to create a space for anybody who wants to play this game. And so we have a women's only Warhammer Night.
Yeah.
So you can come play and not have to deal with any creepy energy.
But we do have, yes, as Russ pointed out, there's an casual 40K 11th edition tournament. Tickets are up for the 13th of next month. It's called What About 11sies? We still don't have the full 11th edition rules, I believe, but we're getting drip fed some stuff, so we're kind of testing everything out. Some really interesting changes, especially for everybody's freaking out about engagement range has gone out to 2 inches for melee, and as everybody's freaking out, I feel like all the AOS players are like, really, 2 inches? That short? We're used to 3. We're just gonna do our best guess at the rules. Exactly. All right, well, thank you all very much for coming out and sitting for our Rambles on the 22nd. It's great to have you here. We will be back next week again for more rambling time to talk about what's happening. And as we're closing out May already, it is. Y'all, it's a crazy. Yes, Rusty, have a good one. Kai, I'm not sure if I'll see you here later. If you're, maybe he's doing a MomoCon thing. I don't know. All right, y'all. Bye.
Peace. Oh, yay.